Hey guys, it's Chris.
And Amber.
And we are back for part 2 of these TikTok reaction videos.
It was a lot more than we thought there was.
It was a lot more than we thought.
We didn't want to force you guys to sit through 3 hours of us being, ooh, in one video.
So we decided to trim it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Exactly. Ready?
Do it.
Alone in the house, she begins to hear the same strange noises that have been haunting them.
Hola, gente. Otra vez el ruido ese. Todavía se escucha el ruido de abajo.
When she goes to check, what she finds is terrifying.
Ay, por olor a algo ahí. Sara.
Oh.
Sara, subí.
Are those hands?
Yeah.
Ay, no, Dios santo. Nera.
She didn't notice, but what looks like hands can be seen waiting for her downstairs. Alone in the house, she
Didn't notice. I don't know. Sometimes people can be crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, did you see that when I sent you that lady freaking going after that creature, just like flips off her shoe, starts seeing it? Yeah, no.
Well, that's a cultural thing too, I feel. Yeah. I'm like, you've got like us here where we're pretty well bred to just be afraid of and be super quiet and avoid, and you've got other cultures like in India, or I think even Asia as well, where if there's something like that going on, you combat it by being super loud, super disrespectful, super get the fuck out type behavior. Mm-hmm. And so they're taught to be less afraid and more to come at it head on, because if you can have the confidence to come at it head on and loud, they're going to be more afraid of you than you are of them.
You treat them like they're a spider.
If I treat them like they're a spider, I'm going out that window.
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, ready for this?
Yep.
We having a pillow fight? Wait. That's kind of weird, dude.
That might be some freaky deaky stuff. I don't know if that's a demon. Oh, that guy does kind of look all black with a weird neck. Hold on here. All right, this just got interesting. I thought it was just some weird, like, role-playing, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I kind of agree with him in the beginning. I think there's something else going on.
Yeah.
That literally looks like Nosferatu.
The arms are weird.
What the fudge? What is that?
You know how funny it would be if it was cosplay and they were acting out a scene.
Why are you not calling the cops?
And
right? I mean, it's weird. Some of the proportions definitely seem off, but with it being through closed blinds like that, it's really hard to determine if it's a guy on stilts or arm extenders or...
Yeah. Everybody's saying it looks like the demon from Death Note.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, definitely strange. I can't say one way or the other. Just because there's too much possibility with that one. There's just not enough detail.
Things.
Yeah.
It could easily be like I was saying. It could be that they're in some sort of play and they're acting out a scene.
Yeah.
In which one is in cosplay and the other's not.
Yeah.
You know, people do weird things because it's 100% something I would do.
Yeah. And so, definitely weird, but I don't know.
Yeah, definitely weird. Are we ready?
Are you ready, kids?
Alright, Captain. Alright. Alright, and on to the next one.
Look at this.
just throws their beer bottles out here. From here is just a straight down fall into Chinatown. Let's see. Whew, I am sweating. Wow. Gotta hold the microphone more closer to me. I've made it to the top of the mountain here. Can I go more this way? Look at that. That is beautiful. You can literally see people right inside their houses. You can see a little car parked there. Right in through here. That's the mountaintop I just got back from. And now I'm down here in the boat. What is this? Oh, is it locked? Look at this. Oh, this is cool. So there is a bunch of scary stories that's surrounding this whole graveyard as far as children being seen running through here, families visiting here at night. When there is no families here, you go visit them, there's nobody there, or glowing lights that you can see reflecting off the tomb.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either. We got duped.
Yeah, we did. Nothing there.
I might just cut this one out, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Paranormal or not, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be, they're staring in a mirror? That looked like a window.
Well, that over there was a window, but this, like, they're recording in a mirror.
Oh, I get it.
Because he's recording with his phone.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, paranormal or not, that's really creepy.
That is. 100%. Though 100% something I would do to somebody if I noticed they were doing a ritual.
100,
Stick my face in their window.
Oh, 100, yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
If you don't close your curtains in Appalachia, this just might happen to you. Some people call it folklore, some call it superstition, but a lot of folks in the mountains will tell you that you must close your curtains at night or something like this might be watching you. I'm sure you've heard all the other rules. Don't whistle in the forest, don't reply if something calls your name. But the person in this video broke the golden rule. And, you know, the question I get asked most is, what is the thing watching you outside the window? It's something evil. It's not anything of this world. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Did you just fucking smile?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
That's somebody's creepy uncle.
Uh-huh.
If you don't close your curtain.
Paranormal or physical, that's friggin' weird. And really creepy.
Comment, plot twist, it's Linda from the HOA coming to leave you a passive-aggressive note that your lawn is 2 days overgrown. Sorry. That was good.
That was
Anyway, but no,
HOA
that's
president.
creepy.
Yeah, that's really, yeah. With everything I've heard about Appalachia, I'm inclined to believe that that's weird. But even if it's fake, they did a great job because that's still creepy.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
There's a very well-documented case of a skinwalker that comes out of Phoenix. Now, there was this guy who came forward, and he said that his mother lived next to like a couple 100 acres of desert. And he said, he was often afraid because she lived alone, but she did not want to move. Well, one night she awoke at like 2 a.m. and her dog was barking at the door. So she got up and figured he needed to go outside and use the bathroom. So she puts him on the leash and she starts walking him around the backyard. She said that's when she heard what sounded like her husband's voice coming from out in the desert behind some brush. She heard the voice say, "Are you there? Are you still there?" And she said, she called out her husband, Ingram, like, is that you? Is that you, Ingram? And she said the voice responded back, "Yes. Now come out here into the desert. Come behind this brush. Just come on." And she's like, "No, Ingram, you are deceased." And so she took off running with the dog back into the house. Well, for several weeks, she would have something knocking at her door, banging at her windows. When she would go to answer the door, there would be no one there. She would hear laughs and screams coming from outside. And she, eventually told her son about what had happened. And he come over to the house a couple times, and he couldn't find anything or find anyone. They reached out to the police. The police set up patrols. They couldn't find anything or catch anyone that was harassing this old lady. And then she said one night there was a really bad thunderstorm. And after the thunderstorm had stopped, she hears a knock at the door. She goes to answer it, and when she opens the door, she's surprised to see her husband, Edgar. And she was so excited that she almost gave him a hug, but then she was like, wait a second, he's been deceased for, a couple of years now. And she said it looked like Edgar, but it was just like his face was just, something was off about it. It almost looked rubbery, kind of like the skin, it was hanging off the cheekbone. And she said this thing that looked like her husband said, "Are you here still? It's me, it's Edgar. Let me in the house and give me a hug." And she was like, "No, Edgar, you're deceased. You're not real. You're not here." And she said, he kept saying, "Just let me in the house. Come on, I am real. I'm your husband." And so she said she pushed him away because he moved in close on her. And as she pushed him away, she said he felt like ice cold. He turned and then ran off into the desert. So immediately she calls her son, who he calls the police. They go out there, they search the area, they couldn't find anything. Now, her son started to think okay, maybe she's losing it as she's getting older because we never see anything. And this, sounds pretty crazy what she's explaining. Until one night he happened to pull in front of her house and he said he sees this man standing next to her door. And when he locked eyes with him, he could see that he had these bright yellow eyes. And he said this man turned, took off running towards the desert, but he got down on all fours just like an animal. There's a very well documented...
That's creepy.
Yeah.
The other thing is, when did the guy's name change to Edgar? The beginning of the story was Ingrid.
Yeah. I noticed that too. I was going to comment on that as well. I'm just going to assume that the guy telling just got the name wrong.
I mean, he only said it once in the beginning, so maybe it was
Yeah.
Edgar the whole time, and I don't know. But
yeah, and that could just
the
be
story itself
storyteller
is just
or
creepy.
storyteller error.
Yeah.
But I mean, that whole scenario is really friggin' weird.
Uh-huh.
And that falls under the category of, like I said in the beginning, Skinwalker. And unless the story's too out there, I have no reason not to believe it. I mean, lots
Somebody
of people...
else called it out in the comments.
Yeah.
How did our husband go from Ingram to Edgar?
Edgar, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Y'all ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Well, it's safe to say I'm never sleeping after this. Take a look.
Hurry up, guys.
Nuh-uh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's watching me is what it said and what it said.
Cherokee, dude, come on.
Oh, screw that. Looks like there's something in the door right now.
Well, it's safe to say.
My guy, you are way too calm.
I think he had hit
Shell shock?
This is a complete shell shock. Even the dogs are having shit fits. I'm like, oh hell no. Those dogs are lucky that he's their owner, because I'm not gonna lie, if it came down to a scenario where my dogs were taking too damn long and they were going to be the direct cause of this thing catching me, fuck them dogs.
Oh my god, right?
And I'm going inside. If the dogs are still alive in the morning, I will spray them with holy water and then let them inside.
Alright. Alright, ready for this?
Let's do it.
In 2001, a video surfaced out of Redlands, California, featuring a demonic figure caught on camera. And this took place inside what they called the Barton Villa, which is still a historic landmark to this day. Now, this was filmed before YouTube existed, but still managed to go viral. And throughout its roughly 20-minute runtime, a group of friends explore and break into the Barton mansion, because at this time, it was abandoned and vacant. Eventually, after exploring the outside, the night falls, and they explore the inside. At this point, everything's normal, aside from being creepy. It wasn't until they walked upstairs that this happened. Take a look. Cover my bag, alright? What the hell's that? Right down on the floor. Right there.
Someone's in there?
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
You guys are lying.
We're not kidding. No. Go left. Go. Hit the gas and go.
I can't see your freaking cameras in my way.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are lying. Someone help.
No, fuck. We're serious.
After reaching the top of the stairs, they see something that only can be described as demonic, holding what looks to be a lantern of some kind. In addition, the figure was in 2001, a video.
I don't like how it just cut off at the end.
Right?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but that guy's scream that's kind of funny.
That's my indicator that it's not fake on their part, at least. Because that was genuine fear squeaking out of his vocal cords.
I'm also impressed with their ability to run down the stairs and not fall.
Right?
I probably broke my ankle trying to run as fast as they were going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry, that was funny though.
Yeah, that was funny. But like I said, that's a clear indicator of genuine fear.
Right?
Squeaking out of his mouth.
Right? I laughed because that's probably the sound that would have came out of me.
Girl, same.
Ooh, shit. Alright, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
This guy is at a crematorium.
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now,
Oh, audio distortion. That's interesting. Just like mortuary assistant. Oh my god!
Imhotep. Sorry.
Fuck. The lid opened up? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was starting to lift actually up. Ooh,
oh my god, dude!
This guy is...
He ran away too quickly.
I mean, if you were alone, you would have too.
Yeah, I 100%.
Especially if you weren't into doing what we do. If you were just a random person being like, what's going on over there? And
yeah, that thing would have shifted. It just shifted. And...
Me, pew! Yep, 1000%.
Me, I would have stuck around just a little bit longer, mainly because I just want to see if fingers are going to be seen pushing it up.
What he really means is you'd be able to follow him by the trail of yellow he left behind.
100%. Especially since clearly something was coming out after him.
Yeah. We talk big and bad. In the moment, no.
Yeah, we
absolutely not.
Shouldn't be too hard to find me.
Right?
I bought a guitar the other week at a garage sale from this old lady down the street, and every time I pick it up or strum it or play it, really weird shit happens, and I'll show you. It's some Lotus, like, very 80s looking guitar, and every time I strum, like that, shit like that happens every time I mess with this thing. Like that. I bought a guitar the other week.
The previous owner of the guitar really liked that guitar and doesn't like somebody else touching it.
There might be a reason the lady sold it.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or he's got a magical guitar in his hand. He's casting wind magic.
Yeah, that's also possible. I mean, who knows? Our fans aren't going to know if we're serious or not. Who knows?
You never know when we're serious.
I mean, it's true. You don't. Yep.
I don't want to believe f***ing jungle medicine made me not die. Here I am, nobody else f***ing affected. I'm sitting in the fetal position, puking my brains out, and the guy's going, good, now you'll be safe. This is why I had to bless you. If he had gone up the river, he would have been killed. On this Amazon trip I told you about, we land in this airstrip, we get into this village. I'm like, cool, boats have made it here. It took the boats 5 days. We're gonna head upriver. Our translator's like, you can't do that yet. What do you mean? We've spent months planning this. He's like, you have to have the shaman's blessing to go upriver. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? He's like, come to the Moloko, which is the spiritual house. We go to the spiritual house, sit around, we talk and we talk. It's like hours of not like asking him to go, but almost like idle conversation where he's almost like interviewing us. Like, well, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you from? Long story short, he goes, okay, you can go, but you have to take this blessing. So he pulls out this snail shell with a monkey bone in the top and a tube worm to close it. And in this snail shell is this green powder. And he's like, this is what you need for the blessing.
Is it DMT?
It's coca leaf mixed with a root and tobacco, I believe, like all together. So he goes around the circle and through a monkey bone pipe, he blows this green stuff in your nose. So it gets really close. It's got this long tubular monkey bone pipe, and he goes, and it just blows it up into your nose. There's 5 of us in my crew. He goes around the circle and he hits 3 guys, and they all go, whoa, my brain, eyes watering, and they're like, wow, it's actually a great feeling. And I'm watching a little bit nervous because I'm very standoffish I know things affect me very strangely. It gets to my turn. In the nose. All of a sudden, I feel like I've got acid on my brain, chlorine in my head. I break into this sweat. My eyes explode, and I'm wobbling like this. 30 seconds later, I'm just curled over in the fetal position, just projectile vomiting. Cannot hold it together. And I was the only one that had hit like that. Lorenzo, the tribal shaman, goes, good. And we're like, why is this good? And he's like, he had a bad spirit in him. If he had gone up the river, he would have been killed. He's just got the bad spirit out. This is why I had to bless him. I don't want to believe f***ing jungle.
I absolutely believe stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Yep. 100%.
Like,
either that or he was allergic and just had a really bad reaction to it.
I mean, that's also equally possible, but... I'm like, in general, shaman magic like that...
Oh, 100%.
Complete,
believe it.
Total believer. 100% belief. So definitely really, really weird.
Yep. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
What the heck? Is that a moth?
There's shadows, so he's actually there. It's got that marking like an eyeball here on the back, like a lot of moths do. Yeah. But the base looks like just...
Yeah. I don't know what to think of that.
I don't know. I mean, I want to say fake.
Yeah, there's some people saying that it's a person in a costume, and I mean, that right there could look like their knee.
Yeah, that's absolutely possible.
Oh, yeah, look at the way that they move at the very end. Watch. Move again. Look really close. Right there. It's like they have their feet up and they sway slightly to the left, to one side.
I guess there could just be like a bar there that they're holding
and they have their feet on the wall. And did you see what I was talking about?
Yeah.
We'll go do it again. Because the head moves, but then this is the lower body, those are the knees, and that's the ass.
Yeah.
I think it might really be a person in a costume. But either way, it's still kind of creepy.
I mean, they did a really good job. We had to watch that a few times and really pay close attention.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely saying fake.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, Mothman's been a story for how long now, and he's evaded being recorded for this long. Why would he just suddenly...
Well, that would also not be Mothman. Mothman has a person-shaped body.
I know.
But
still, it's like...
yeah.
They did a good job with the video.
Yeah. Alright, you ready for this one?
Yep.
Alright, so we gotta leave. There's creepy-ass people with red headlamps coming towards us out of the woods.
Well, here's what happened.
About 400 yards off.
No, not even. Like 300.
Yeah, 300 yards. And once we parked, back up a little.
That's what I'm doing, man.
They separated from each other.
Well, let's start from the beginning. Yeah. There's 2 people with red headlamps on and 2 people with bright.
They soon encountered a red flag and decided to find a new camping spot. After relocating to what they thought was a safer area, they settled in, unaware that a terrifying night awaited them.
Yeah, what was that? Gunshot or a vehicle? Vehicle. Or Bigfoot's fucking screaming. Clear as day, dude. Sound like a vehicle on a gravel road. I caught it on the camera. Hopefully that was freaky sounding. Ears up, yeah. Twice, loud as hell. Almost sound like gunshots. It did almost sound like gunshots echoing. But there's lots of people out here. Definitely a gunshot. Close. Really close. Like within a mile. I would think like a half a mile. It sounds like a 22, and it sounds like it's coming from that.
Initially, they were unconcerned by occasional distant gunshots because it was common in remote areas for scaring animals. However, as night fell and the shots grew nearer, their unease increased.
They're right fucking there, dude. They're like driving around shooting. Hooting and hollering and shooting. It's teenagers hooting and hollering. Kill the lights. They might shoot at us. Kill it and get low. For real. Fire. Where's? It's like, fire, don't fire. God dang, right there. No. I'm pretty sure he said fire. The one dude said where, and then he said, God dang, right there. Yeah, pointing towards like our fire. Yeah. Like they saw our fire. The camera's still rolling.
Imagine enjoying a peaceful camping trip only to be interrupted by nearby gunfire. Fortunately,
Alright, so we gotta...
That's not paranormal. That's people crazy. That's people crazy.
Yeah. And people crazy scares me more than the paranormal.
Mm-hmm. Same.
So, yeah, I don't like it. Like, maybe it's completely innocent, but I ain't sticking around to find out.
Yeah, they were smart, killed the lights, laid the glow to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I'd be getting out of there. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah. Honestly, when they had that weird experience in the beginning, I genuinely would have been like, yeah, tonight's not a camping night. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Go find a motel or something if we're too far from home.
Yep. That's exactly what I'd be doing. It's like, nope, I'm good. Demons, I understand. People are crazy.
Yeah, right. Alright, guys. Well, this is getting a little lengthy, so we're going to stop this one here, and we'll move on to another one. So, stick around, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. If you want us to make a Facebook, we'll make a Facebook. But we will see you in the next one. Peace.